Hello everybody, welcome back to Cooking with Camp Counselors. My name is Madeline and today I'm here with my sister's dog, Reese. And today we're going to be making dirt. Now Reese is an expert at making dirt. He loves to dig holes in the backyard, but that's not the kind of dirt we're going to be making today. We're going to be using chocolate pudding, Oreos, and gummy worms. So you can either use pudding cups or you can use instant pudding. If you do use instant pudding, you're going to need some milk, and that's what we'll be doing today. So let's go ahead and get started. Here we go everybody, we're going to go ahead, jump right into the first step of making our dirt, and that's going to be to whip up our pudding. So we have 2 packages of chocolate pudding right here we're going to go ahead and mix up. I'm doing 2 because we're making this 9x13 pan of it. If you guys did want to make individual cups of pudding, you could just use 1 or whatever you guys have, and it also depends on how many people you are feeding. So just go ahead and pour your pudding mix into a mixing bowl. I'm going to go ahead and put them both in, and then we're going to measure out 2 cups of milk and put that in here. Then you have to whisk this until it's incorporated with the milk, and then you have to refrigerate it for 5 minutes until it's set up. So we're going to go ahead and measure out our 2 cups of milk, and then we're going to put that in here. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this all up, and then I'm going to let it chill in the fridge for 5 minutes, and I'll meet you back here when it is done. So while our pudding is chilling in the fridge, we're going to go ahead and move on to our next step, which is going to be to make the dirt and or the cookie crumbs for our dirt pudding. And so you're going to need about 15 Oreos for that. You're going to take about 15 Oreos, you're going to twist them apart. Then take the frosting off and set it aside. You can use a butter knife for this. Go ahead and scrape it right in there. And then you're going to go ahead and put the rest of your cookie halves into a Ziploc bag, and we're going to crush those up. So I'm going to go ahead and separate the rest of these, and then we will crush these up. Once you have all your Oreos defrosted and put into a bag, it is going to be time to smash those up into little tiny pieces. Now you can do this in a number of ways, like Megan showed you before. You can use a frying pan or any other heavy object, but I figure since it's the middle of summer and most of us aren't doing a lot of school, that we'll go ahead and use a nice school book to go ahead and smash these. So once your pudding has chilled in the fridge for 5 minutes and all your cookies are crushed up, it's going to be time to assemble your dirt. Now like I said earlier, you can make individual cups of these. I'm just using this pan to make it in. Also you can use like pre-packaged pudding cups and then just put the Oreo cookies and worms on top of it. We're going to go ahead and get started by putting down a layer of chocolate pudding in the bottom of the pan. Just go ahead and spread that out. Then you're going to take your frosting that's left over from your Oreo cookies and sprinkle that on top of the chocolate pudding, your first layer. Just go ahead and sprinkle that around. Doesn't have to be even, doesn't have to be pretty. Again, we're just making dirt, so whatever you have is good. So once you've done that, you're going to go ahead and put another layer of chocolate pudding on. Spread that out. And so now I'm going to put a little bit of Oreo cookie on before I put the last layer, just to have it incorporated in the pudding as well. Just go ahead and take a handful of those and sprinkle them on so they're incorporated throughout. And then you're going to take your last layer of chocolate pudding and then place it on top. Again, there's no real wrong way to do this. It's supposed to be kind of messy, not organized. So once you put that on there, go ahead and spread it out. And now this is where we make our dirt layer with the rest of the Oreos that we have crushed up. So you're gonna go ahead and take those and spread them out all over the top of your pudding to make that nice dirt layer that your worms will be sitting in. So just go ahead and sprinkle those out. Until it's all nice and covered up with the Oreo cookie bits. Alright, so that looks pretty good. So now we're gonna go ahead and add our worms to the mixture. Be free, little guys. Find your way home. Good job, guys. You made it to your new home. I hope you like it. Alright guys, this is our finished product of our dirt and worms. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Reese, did you have fun making these worms and dirt? Reese? He says yes, he had loads of fun. So boys and girls, if you guys made this recipe at home, go ahead and let me know in the comments down below, or email it to our email, or send me a picture on Facebook. Anything like that will work. Thank you guys so much for joining me this week with Cooking with Camp Counselors. I will see you again in 2 weeks back here in my kitchen, and I've had a great time with you guys this week. So bye! You're supposed to hold still. Why is it so funny? Did you just bring him over? Shut up.